there, family. Welcome to my channel. My name is Ava. And look, I got a question for you, okay? Why do people get mad at you when you inform them about things about themselves and maybe they're not aware of? I never understood this. It makes no sense. I try to put myself in their place and I'm like, okay, would I feel the same way if I were approached in this way? And each time I think about it, I'm like, I wouldn't. I would actually be glad, that someone thought enough of me to tell me the truth, because I've always wanted that for myself, like, look, if I need to blow my nose or something's hanging or, whatever, look, let me know, in a manner that, everybody else in the world doesn't, can't hear you, let me know and let me take care of it. That's just how I've always been. And unfortunately, everybody doesn't agree. So some people, yeah, they act the complete opposite, really. And it's just like, it baffles me. I don't understand. But anywho, so I was thinking about this guy I dated once. And we didn't date long, and I'm gonna let you know why. But yeah, it's crazy. So look, so we were dating, and I'm trying to remember what exactly. I went to pick him up from work. His car was in the shop or something, and had been hanging out here and there, and we were going to hang out that evening, and he had to put his car in the shop. So I was like, hey, no big deal, I can come pick you up, boom, boom, no biggie. So he was like, cool. So I came to pick him up, and I had noticed this before. Well, no, that's not true. It happened once before. And okay, okay, I'm not telling you exactly what's going on. So I had noticed this problem or issue before, but it's like this time it's like, yeah, I'm gonna have to say something because it's getting to be a bit much. Okay, so we're in the car. It's winter time. The windows are rolled up. The heat's on. Nice and toasty in the car. And boy, his breath is kicking. It's like, okay. And he's like, how you doing? And I'm like, I'm good. I was like, whoa. I mean, it just hit me like I just got punched in the damn face. Okay. It was bad. I was like, oh man, And I mean, we've all been there. We've all had, you know, cases or situations where our breath was stinking. Well, of course we don't know, but someone's told us, So, anywho, so I'm just like, this is the second time now, and I'm like, and then he didn't been at work all day. I know somebody is smelling this, and nobody said anything to him. So you've been coming to work with funky breath, like that's not cool. So I just was like, wow. So I'm like, I'm gonna have to tell him, because he keeps leaning in, like, he trying to get a kiss, and I'm just like, that is absolutely not happening. Okay, I mean that's crazy. So for me, it's like it's not a big deal. I mean, I always try to be diplomatic because I don't want anybody saying anything in a way to me that's out of crazy. It's like, so I don't do that to anybody else, and don't try to put them on blast or embarrass them either, because that's not cool either. So we're in the car and he's talking and I don't know, and I'm just like, whoa. I mean, it's getting crowded in there, you hear me? It's like me, you, and this breath. It's I need to open windows, we need to pop trunks and hoods. Okay, we need to we got to get some air in here. We need you to silent, close your nostrils, your eyes, and your ears. Man, we don't want nothing coming through your open orifices. Okay, we don't want it. I'm like, and I started to get angry because I'm like, okay, I need to be diplomatic with this. I need to say this in a way that doesn't hurt his feelings, that I'm not coming across as big mama. He's like, okay, so what, you hungry? So he was like, not really, I mean, I can eat a little something, but I'm not really hungry. I said, okay. Okay, so look, I'm trying to go down the list in my mind, like what could be going on here? It smells like corpses and rotting flesh that's like sitting in your mouth, on your tongue. Okay, it is like rough, man. It's rough in here. I'm sweating like, whoo, it's crowded. I mean, it's a lot happening in here. I'm uncomfortable. I'm just like, So I'm like, okay, so you're not hungry. I said, did you eat lunch? Because I'm just like, there's got to be an explanation, okay? He was like, yeah, I ate lunch. I was like, oh, okay. I was like, okay, well, I mean, so what? Do you floss? He's like, look, what's up with the damn questions? I was like, I'm going to dental school, bitch. It's like, no, I'm like, oh man, I don't know. I'm like, do you have regular bowel movements? I mean, okay, that was a bit much. Okay, but I'm just like, I mean, I understand how. So I went into trying to be, like I said, diplomatic about it. I'm like, look, I know sometimes when you don't eat, the gases in your stomach lining and all that starts to build up, and it comes up out your mouth, and it's like it smells bad, but it's just that you haven't eaten. So that's why I was asking you all the questions. So I'm like, so he said, what you trying to, what you? I was like, well, I'm saying your breath, it smells a little deadly. So I was like, no, I didn't say deadly. But I'm like, it smells, it smells. So I mean, he was like, well, I mean, what you trying? What? My breath? I mean, sure. I mean, it ain't like it's all that. I mean, I just got off work. I mean, you all up in here talking all this stuff about my breath, and you ain't gotta be all like that, man. I was like, wow. I'm like, I'm waiting for the laugh because I'm like, is this a joke? Am I being punked? So, I mean, he was pissed off. He was like, I mean, you ain't got to be coming up on pressure, approaching me like all this, and you ain't got to be, I mean, that you damn business, man. I'm full of shit. I'm like, okay, well, I don't know what to say. So at that point, I'm rolling down windows, back windows, my window. And I mean, I'm rolling his down too. He's like, damn, it's cold in here. I said, not from where I sit. It's funkified up in here. Okay, it smells like a damn funeral parlor. It's like, it smells bad. I'm like, and I think when I went into it again, I was like really like expressing, it smells really bad. Like there's decaying teeth, gums, rotting flesh. There's autopsies being performed down in your stomach. It's like this. It's like, I'm like, and I mean, he just got even more. I mean, it's like he was pissed. I'm like, so I'm the bad guy. So I'm supposed to sit in silence and end up like whatever it is in your damn stomach. It's like, I don't get it. I'm just like, I'm not understanding. It was really rancid. And I'm just like, kissing me, smelling like ooh, a bunch of cracked eggs. No. Yep. So that ended the relationship. I mean, it was like he was that upset. And I just thought, wow, he's that angry. Like he isn't able to express himself or just be like, you know what? Instead of being all mad at me, being like, well, thanks, sis. I didn't realize my breath is smelling like that. Any remedies, things I can do or whatever, because I'm like, yeah, flossing. If you don't floss, I mean, and brush, I mean, of course, those two things, you need to do that on a regular basis, twice a day, every meal, like, because, you don't know what people got going on. It could be cavities, so I'm just like, you need some oral health, okay? But, yeah, I was just like, wow, I just never understood that. Just like, wow, I mean, you mad? You mad at me because your breath stinks. I'm just like, I'm trying to understand this. Let me make sure I get this. Ava gets the brunt of the, you know what I'm saying? Because I was able to tell you effectively that your breath is killing me. It's like, I'm sorry. I don't understand. It doesn't make any sense. But yeah, I just was thinking about that. I'm just like, Lord, I figure, you know what? Maybe this topic can lead to you guys having conversations among yourselves, or in your gatherings or whatever you might have. But it happens to all of us. It's not like I'm just like, you got a problem. Yeah, all of y'all. I'm good. You see what I'm saying? For all of y'all. Like it's not even like that, okay? We all from time to time have stuff going on. But anywho, I just want to share that I found that perplexing. I found it funny. I was just like in shock a little bit and like just like wow, you just learn something every day, about people because it's like wasn't an attack. I'm just like, well, I felt attacked. I'm gonna be honest. I'm just like my nose hairs was singed up in this. I'm just like, okay, my damn eyes are watering. I mean, it's like yeah, it's like chin. You making chin hairs grow. I mean, I'm just like, look. All right, I'm doing too much, but anyway, thanks for watching, family. I hope you got a little laugh after watching this. So anyway, take care, and I'll see you next time.